乔克和我在石灰岩海岸周边到处走走看看，这片地区很富饶，非常适合种植农产品和养殖家畜。我发现这里很多餐厅都自给自足，其中有些餐厅的隔壁就养着牛。
So Ken, tell me about the beef. I mean, obviously, here at the barn, you're specialising in steaks, right?
We've got a unique offering here in that we breed and finish our own cattle. Great place to grow beef here. It's very fertile volcanic soils. We're passionate about Hereford cattle, and it's some of the best beef in the country. The beef we butcher ourselves. We age it on the premises for 60 days, and then we cook it over mallee coals. We have a fire that burns 365 days of the year. It takes a lot of skill to cook it, but it gives the steak a really unique and fantastic flavour.
哎，教哥，你不是喜欢在那个炭火上烤东西吗？
Yeah, I love cooking on coals, and so does Chu. Chu's got a wok set up on his farm that is fired by coal.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
But it seems to lock the flavour in the meat and lock the moisture in the meat that you can't replicate on a gas grill.
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
We have a lot of Chinese customers and they just love walking into the wine cellar and selecting a wine. Love people having great wine with great steaks, but we're surrounded by some of the best vineyards in the world, and we want to showcase them and wines with age to our visitors to our region. And it's a passion. If we don't sell them, I'll have to drink them.
How about this, Chu? What a wine cellar. It's fantastic. Wine of all different types, but also from all different areas. Set out nicely, limestone coast, the Barossa. Some really, really amazingly beautiful wine in here.
确实比外边店铺那种感觉要好得多。尤其它这品种多，关键是。
Yeah, totally. Oh, look. We'll have some of this for lunch, I reckon. Beautiful wine. The red wine, son? Beautiful.
红酒和牛排是绝配，给你喝一杯。
Cheers to that. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
谢谢。
谢谢。Beautiful.
漂亮，说明这个牛肉就是自己养殖，然后现杀现做，它就保持它这种鲜度嘛，很好吃。这个你看味道很不错。
Isn't that amazing, the difference it makes, I think, going from paddock to plate? All that love and care and attention into the meat results in ultimately the perfect steak.
是经过这段时间，对这个牛肉的这种生的这种，我还可以接受的了，但之前我接受不了。
So now you're beginning to see the Australian way. Very good, Chu. Very good.
关注厨师交流微信公众号，了解更多节目独家内容，进一步了解我们在节目中去过的地方，了解更多节目中展示的美食和葡萄酒，加入我们中澳的美食之旅。我要去那个叫麦克当劳港，那里边就是说鲍鱼非常的好，然后我要去那个地方找这种鲍鱼食材。能够见到肯，我很激动。他是一个当地的原住民，他要分享他一些传统知识以及澳洲原住民的文化。
Matu Karu, Naranan Kin. Wormerney Nerpa, Thurgil, Nergil. Woolanda, Bondik Marat. So what I've said there is, my name is Ken, we're on Boundik country. Welcome to our country, the land of she oaks and reeds and rushes. Woolanda means cherish our country. Our saltwater supermarket has got lots of things to offer.
We're looking down here? Oh, yeah. Chu, over here.
This fella here, it's what we call sea parsley. There's a lot of it rare, but this is a nice little plant and it grows in the sea spray. It's amazing. It likes salt water.
Oh, got beautiful parsley, celery kind of flavour. You'll love this, Chu.
整个的很像，像那个香菜嘛。对，它根和那个叶子的味道不一样，但是那个根的味道就淡了一些嘛。
And the stalk itself is just succulent and juicy and...
The stalk is totally different.
It's better.
看教课，这在海边找这个就是自然生长的这种条味儿和这种食材啊，就是尤其这个胡椒藤这种这叶子一吃到嘴里，一下子就给辣的啊！确实挺辣的，这个味道还是蛮不错。因为那种有些东西就可能就是在大自然当中就能找到。 就是说，你随时就能把这个原料拿来做菜，这是一个，作为一个厨师来讲的话，是一个提升，一个就是饮食，最好的一个办法。
Isn't that exciting to use our wild food for other purposes? Our country is the great southern ocean. It is cold, unpolluted, clear water. So we've got some of the best seafood are here. But abalone, he's worth a lot of money. You get black one, green one, flip him over, cook him up. So we might get some today.
Beautiful.
肯想办法找了一些鲍鱼，当然乔克迫不及待地想要把它们煮了。我想看看乔克是怎么准备鲍鱼的。 看他和我在做菜时准备鲍鱼的方法，是不是有什么不同？
All right, boys. Got some beautiful live abalone from your coastline here, Ken. Check that out, Chu.
哦，这个不大。
In our language, called wapawat.
Wapawat.
Wapawat, yeah.
Look at that, the colour on that green lip.
哎，这为什么颜色不一样呢？这个。
Just a different type of abalone.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna just really very simply cook these today. Cut around the lip. So there's kind of two ways to cook abalone. One is very, very quickly, and one is very, very slowly. And they both result in completely different textures, don't they?
Yeah.
It's the same thing again. The texture between black lip and green lip is actually completely different. Green lip's always a much firmer texture, which actually, you know, the Chinese culture enjoy that firmer, sort of more chewy texture anyway. So potentially he's gonna prefer the green lip, I think. What I'm gonna do now is just bash these on a rock. So using a flat rock. Some Wadandi people down in the coast in Western Australia, they had one and showed me exactly like this, bashing it on a rock. Just cook it on the fire with lemon juice, salt, pepper, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was the first time I actually enjoyed abalone.
Yeah.
So you got to give it a lot of extra attention around the sides, because that's where it's the toughest. Now, the next important thing with cooking abalone successfully is a really, really hot fire. So what we're going to do is get a little bit of oil on these guys. So a little bit of pepper leaf. There we go. Ready for the grill.
Jock, we usually put some reeds and rushes on there, just give it a bit of steaming and smoky flavour. Just
beautiful.
Sort of tastes nice.
So we'll just stick that under the grill?
Just lay it on like that. And then you can sit them on, and then the steam will come through into the abalone.
OK, that's fantastic. So hear that sizzle or a very nice hot fire, really important. That reed, the flavour from the reed is actually fantastic. All right, guys, let's go over there and slice them up. So this one is the black lip. And this one here is the green lip. So some of our sea parsley on there. All right, boys, let's dig in. Some of the black lip first.
Wappa wap. Oh, God, tender.
一经过那个敲，它那个肉质很松，然后吃起来就很软烂，这个味道。加上这个烤的有那种就是卤味的那种味道，就是烟熏的那种味道，再加上这个野胡椒的那个辣味儿，增合了这个味道。你再加上柠檬，加上这个野香菜，这个味道，整个的这个复合味儿就出来了。
All right, do you want to try the green lip? It's definitely firmer. Which do you prefer, Chu? Do you prefer the green lip or the black lip?
就是更喜欢这个嘛，这个有点那种较劲和脆脆的感觉嘛，这个好一些。
The green lip? As I thought.
我们将提供免费南澳双眼游的机会，您将在南澳茉莉河畔品尝当地的美食与葡萄酒。奖品包括往返机票、住宿、门票、用餐以及500澳元的现金补助。如果您想参与该活动，只需通过微信扫描一下二维码即可参与。库纳瓦拉是石灰岩海岸的葡萄酒产区，这里因为红色土壤而出名，非常适合生长葡萄。我想去建议一些酿酒师，并去了解他们葡萄酒的特别之处，所以我和教课暂时分头行动。
Welcome to Coonawarra. Coonawarra in Australia is a very, very famous wine region. It's been a very famous region for almost 100 years now, which in China history isn't very long, but in Australia 100 years is a long, long time.
很高兴来到库拉瓦拉，能品尝你的这个酒。在中国那个杰拜纳和这个赤霞珠，也都很受欢迎，也很有名啊。你这里也在做这个酒，真了不起。
The reputation is very famous all around the world, especially for Cabernet Sauvignon. Wine is very, very important to us as a winemaker, but we also love food. To have food with wine is part of our philosophy. So we make a big, big effort to keep it fairly simple. But we also source local seafood, lamb, beef, as much as we can, but we rely on very, very good ingredients. Every day, the menu here changes depending on what's in the vegetable garden.
都是自己种、自己做、自己吃，这种很健康，吃起来。我是一个农村孩子嘛，一进入这种环境，就感觉到这种在自己家的小院里边种上自己的喜欢的菜，体现了就是这种对食物的这种，人与人之间的这种，包括就是说他对大自然的这种，这是，每个人要追求一种向往。我觉着还是这种生活，给人带来了那种就是幸福感。接下来我要去军马酒庄，这是库纳瓦拉最古老的酒庄之一。
We're steeped in history. We've been here a long time, and one of the forefathers of Coonawarra is rye mill, and we're particularly happy and very successful in growing great Cabernet here in Coonawarra.
就是你这个瑞米尔这个酒的这个品牌，我在中国也看有销售。你现在都把这酒都卖到中国去了，你什么感受啊？
Yeah, well, it's very exciting for us. Not only do we have wine in China, but we also have Chinese ownership now, and it's been great for us, especially here at Rye Mill. We're very happy with it.
哦，你的这个酒庄，包括你的那个这个葡萄园，整个的一看都是很漂亮、很大气的这种感觉。下次我们会再来玩。
And it'd be great to have you back and maybe come and cook for us one day. It'd be fantastic.
好，谢谢。 从这么多的酿酒师这里学习，并且访问这些产区，让我对葡萄酒有了更深的了解。等我回中国，得想想怎么运用这些新知识。我在东南部旅程最后一站将是另一个牛油农场，这次的牛是特别的和牛品种，据说很嫩，入口即化。另外，他们给这些牛喂巧克力来让肉质更甜，这我还真是头一回听说。
All right, Chef, so what we've got here, we've got these beautiful cuts of meat. I've got this big, beautiful dry-aged strip loin here. We've got these really lovely ribeyes. Got this big tomahawk. Do you reckon you and I could eat all of that?
No.
Yeah. I think maybe we'll try something which most people wouldn't have tried. We're going to try this zabuton cut, I think. It's beautifully marbled and has a lot of flavour. So why don't we try this one?
哎，这块肉一看就很嫩，你看它这种肥瘦啊，粉得很。
Yes, that's exactly right. Exactly. So much more flavour. Be perfect. So we'll start with a little bit of wine, Chef. So a little bit for you.
谢谢。
And a little bit for me. And now we've had a bit of a look around. Why don't we try some of the beautiful beef?
哦，这个很好啊，谢谢。我来拍个视频给教课。
Oh, yes. Let me wave. Hey, Jock. Wish you were here, buddy. But we're going to enjoy this beef without you.
OK。
Okay.
好。
What we've got is this beautiful zabuton. Mark's grilled it to perfection here. And let's see if we can taste some of that beautiful chocolate we put in the beef. Oh, so good.
很好，就是很嫩。
It's so soft, isn't it? Just melts in your mouth.
对，这吃起来这种感觉非常的很好，就是说入口即化，基本上都不用嚼。这个和牛就是这种嫩度。 这个肥瘦非常的那种明显简洁，在当时在做的时候，感觉没有什么，但是吃起来这个味道是非常的好。
你还可以品尝一些我在澳大利亚尝过的葡萄酒，这一季将有机会购买我在库拉瓦拉品尝过的保利克酒庄的葡萄酒。 请通过微信扫描一下二维码购买。
在进一步学习、了解葡萄酒以及它和美食之间紧密关系之后，我现在希望理解人们在搭配它们时考虑的一些东西。我将要参加一个在上海举行的葡萄酒活动，活动主题是葡萄酒和美食。我期待从中国人的角度再了解一下。 很多南澳葡萄酒区都在这个活动中参展，我甚至还碰到了几个见过的熟人。
我今天特别高兴能碰到那么大厨师啊！你是美食的专家，但是我可以说，我比较了解葡萄酒。
赵大师，你对这个澳大利亚的这个葡萄酒的这种知识，你传播一点给我。
我真的喜欢 用澳大利亚酒配中餐呢、这个我以为很好搭配各种各样的中餐呢、因为澳大利亚的酒这么那么好喝，对不对？还有丰富多彩的选择。比如说 Barossa 希拉，或者来自 McLaren Vale 的歌海纳，都是很好的选择，因为他们也是浓郁的。口味重的人喜欢浓郁的葡萄酒。你应该用多一点啊，真的是好喝的。
这次我的葡萄酒的这种饮食也提升了很大一块。上海的正式高档餐厅真了不起，很多人从世界各地赶来体验。这也体现了上海的国际影响力。乔哥在阿德莱德的欧罗拉餐厅也是一家高档餐厅，所以我要带他去上海的一些创新的米其林星级餐厅，感受一下中式的正餐。
How are you?
Very good.
Jock.
Stefan, nice to meet you.
This is Chu.
你好
Stefan, ni hao.
And Jim is Zeno.
Welcome to Thai Table. Come on in.
好，请。
What we do at Thai Table is basically we have the open kitchen with a counter where the guests sitting around the kitchen, and the menu has 14 courses, but small dishes. So we have every month a new menu, the full new dishes, seasonal. We have some Japanese ingredients. Certainly we have a lot of Chinese ingredients, but the way we present it and cook it is very Western.
Looks fantastic. Do you reckon there's any chance you can cook us up a couple of dishes?
Certainly.
Perfect. And I reckon Tim's got a Riesling that'll go with that as well.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
Wow.
You like it?
味道不错，我从来没见过这种酒，但是好像就是中国的那个地瓜凉皮似的，但感觉很好吃。
Actually, it's really clever because this is a cannelloni, so it's a cannelloni of lobster, and instead of using pasta as the cannelloni, it's a dashi that they've made into a jelly and replaced the pasta with that. So you can smell, see that aroma? You can smell like a super dashi as well as the lobster. Really cool. What do you say, kampai?
干杯！
Kampai.
Beautiful. So, Australia meets Australia, right? So we have Australian full-blood Wagyu from originally Japan, certainly, but now in Australia. So not too fatty, but with a beautiful of marble. And
这种嫩度，这个应该是9成熟，就不对，就1成熟，很嫩，生的。就对我来讲的话，可能有点一开始感觉是那样的。 但吃到嘴里，这个肉的这种嫩度还是比较不错的，很棒。OK， 谢谢。
As far as I'm concerned, there's only one thing wrong with this.
it's not enough, huh?
There's not enough.
"另一个上海高档餐厅的代表就是出没餐厅。好，谢谢。
Hello. Wow.
So, for this evening, we've prepared a little bit of contrast of hot and cold. And this dish is actually inspired by a very classic and popular dish from Sichuan. It's called Gong Bao Jiding, which is famous all over the world and is known as Kung Pao chicken. So we've taken that concept and a lot of the ingredients. So instead of chicken, we have Hokkaido scallop from Tokyo. And for your Kung Pao sauce, we actually turned it into an ice cream. So you get a contrast of both hot and cold at the same time.
哎，我觉得这个中西结合的这种味道，吃起来这种口感很好，尤其是这种辣味和这种就是冰激凌的这种冰味哈，就是和这个海鲜的结合。
Absolutely delicious, and it's got a story. You know, it's enriched by China's history and gastronomy, which I love.
Hello?
Wow. 谢谢。
不用. So for our second course, we are presenting jjiang in a more of a cold version. Now, traditionally from the region, there is a longjing sharan, which is a dragon well tea stir-fried shrimp. Now here we have took all of the component and restructured it. So when you eat them, eat the shrimp with every single other components, and you will get the aromas from the smoky leaves and the creamy of velouté.
Fantastic. Chu, second time today. This caviar. Amazing, the Chinese caviar. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But that, alongside the velouté and the shrimp being raw, is killer. Absolutely fantastic. And that smokiness, very light, but it's just enough. Smoking usually isn't very delicate in a dish, but in this case, it's super delicate.
你把这个西湖冷筋虾仁做成了这种，就是说这个这里边这个，尤其是这个虾，这个口感非常的细腻，有点那种滑甜的感觉，再加上就是说你配置的这个，就是茶叶粉，和这个就是鱼子，这使这个菜的这个味道就是更加丰富，但一上来给这个眼睛一见很亮。又做的又那么精致，真了不起。
Super delicious. Thank you. 谢谢。
Thank you.
能够和教客分享一些中餐的哲学，我感到很愉快，也很高兴能够进一步了解澳洲原始自然状态下的食材，这也是让澳洲美食以品质著称的根本原因。